what was I even saying earlier? Concerning people who believes that they could hide behind some false identity on social media so that they can continue to defend the APC, and at the same time continue to spread all of the fascism and hatred that is associated with them, right? Or have you not noticing that some of those that used to help you, some of them are also becoming broke now, poor? So let me now tell you that story I wanted to tell you. So it was this guy on social media, and he was like, he was calling out someone. And how did he do it? He said, my problem with people, this is how I think he put it. So it was pretty much like his problem with people was that people were judging people because they supported Tifnumbu. He now said, there is this guy who used to give me job, very, very steady, and it was really, really helpful. But the moment he noticed that I supported Tifnumbu and I voted for Tifnumbu, this guy just stopped giving me job. He just stopped, like he just started acting funny to me. Which Olori Bruku be this? We get the audacity to come on social media and say he supported Tifnumbu and somebody cut relationship with them. Like they cut off their relationship because he supported Tifnumbu. And you know what he said? He said, well, but I thank God that I am not begging anybody for food now. But now let us kind of take a look at that. Okay? Somebody is helping you. And somehow you are so comfortable that you said you are defending Yoruba or you are defending Islam. Because you look on, you threw all caution into the air. You became an ethnic bigot. You became, what do you call it? A tribal champion. You forgot all of your real life business associates. You did not care about your customers, the people that patronizes you. You did not care about those that actually help start your business. You did not give a damn about anything. You were like, yes. It was like all of you, they mad that time. Gidi. Do everything, block. You were not thinking straight. You were like lunatics, insane people. Your businesses, your families, your relationships, your friends, and all of that, you didn't give a damn. You were under APC for 8 years. 8 years. And then after that, Tifnumbu is now your president. Businesses are suffering everywhere. Everybody is trying to kind of find their level. You did not even have a chance after all of that. Even your own business is now suffering. But you are telling yourself your business is suffering because that person didn't like you, because you voted for Tifnumbu, not because you supported Tifnumbu, and that Tifnumbu's government has now affected them. They don't see it that way. They are so selfish, so self-centered. And that is why some of these Olori Bruku will come here and they'll be asking you, who you help? How many people have you helped? In this poverty, in this whole hardship in Nigeria, you this Mayegun, you have money. You are supposed to be giving people food too. You are supposed to be giving this or that. So because I haven't come here to say I'm giving food, I'm giving this, I'm giving that, I am supposed to be responsible for your actions, right? Because you are so selfish. They are so selfish. In case if you have not, I mean, I know a lot of you have them around you. They are so selfish that it's unbelievable. Whether the policy of the government has affected you, their helper, it doesn't matter. Whether you yourself, you can barely feed your family, They don't care. To them, oh, it's because I supported Tifnumbu. Yeah? It's because I supported him. That's why this person is not supporting me anymore. Do you know how many lives this your APC, Egbekegbe, have destroyed? That people are only doing everything to just manage to stay alive. And do you really think anybody that is surviving in this Tifnumbu's, what have you, should be grateful to those who actually make them this victim? Like, do you think at all that people have lost their jobs, they have lost their businesses, a lot are selling their properties right now just to take care of their health, and so many others are dropping out of school. I mean, their children are dropping out of school because they can no longer afford that. And you still don't think it is that your decision of Tifnumbu APC and all of this that brought all of this upon them? You think it's big? You think they should still be your friend? They should still be your business partners? They should still be your helpers? And if you will be saying they struggle as they struggle now, God won't come answer your prayer. Somebody around you, which is part of the responsibility you are thinking you are carrying in order to be able to show responsibility, they are those who brought this upon you. There's no point in praying against your enemy anyhow. Everyone who tells you they supported Tifnumbu, but they are regretting today. They voted Tifnumbu, but they are regretting today. Trust me, those are your real enemies. Whatever you are losing today, whatever you have lost, look around you. If you are one of them, you should, at this point, everywhere you go, they ask God for forgiveness. I don't know how else to explain it to you. Oh, man, that was what? I know you don't understand this language. Okay, I don't understand it too. But this is one of the terrorists that kidnapped the students in Zamfara. You know that Guzo, Federal University of Guzo, the student they kidnapped there, that have been in captivity for almost 8 months. They said they arrested this guy. And they said he's confessing to that is one of the kidnappers. Where are the girls? They have raped those girls. Those girls in their forest. They have dehumanized them. Those who were male, they have sodomized them, raped them. You have no idea the atrocities. But do you think this guy looks like one of those terrorists? Or maybe I shouldn't be judging by look. Look can't deceive me. Somebody will tell you what he is saying. There's somebody who understands this language. I'll tell you what I heard he said.
Kana ji mi sunanka? Ka buɗe baki man. Da Umaru. Da Umaru. Mi sunan babanka? Abubakar. Wani gari kake? Kuraji. Kai min bayanin yadda kun kai hulɗa 'yan makaranta.
To wallahi 'yan makarantar nan oga. Ni dai an ka ɗauki 'yan makarantar nan. Da an ka ɗauke su.
Ya kun ka ɗauke su? Da an ka ɗauke su.
Daba malam tukur.
Daba malam tukur.
Da dogon gidi.
Kai wace daba kake?
Niya. Ni ta malam tukur.
Shi aka callanka? Da daba wa kuma?
To ita ta ɗaya gare mu.
Ban da malam tukur sai wani ka challa kuma an ka hada da shi an ka ɗauki 'yan makaranta.
Ta dogon gidi da.
Ta dogon gidi. Ku nawa kun ka zo daga dabar ku?
Mu hudu na.
Ku hudu? A'a. Hudu.
Mu biyar.
Da.
Malam tukur.
Har da malam tukur din ya zo?
Dan gogo. Shehu. Wanga babuga. Sai wa. Sai ni.
Sai kai. To a hudu kan faɗa mai saura guda.
Hudu na hudu.
Ta shige kuma.
Sai ni sai yaro guda ne dan ya kwanta min suna.
To sai an wace daba kuma.
To sai ta dogo gaskiya su ban iya gane ko nawa.
Su nawa sun ka zo?
Wallahi ban gane ko nawa tun da yawa.
Akalla sun kai nawa?
Gaskiya sai sun kai 40 da wani. Kai sai sun kai ma 100 gaskiya ɗin da sun ka
tura. To da kun ka zo yawa kuka ɗauka a makarantar? Wace makaranta ce kun ka ɗau mutane?
Nan ta jami'a.
Jami'a? Ta Gusau? Mata maza kun ka ɗauka ko mata?
Mata na sun ka ɗauka.
Mata? Akalla sun kai suna?
Sun kai sha wani abu. 12 ko 13.
To ya an kai wasu sun ka gudu?
ranka gudu ma'aikata na abin hannu.
Wai mi ma'aikata?
Sojoji.
Sojoji wani wuri sun ka anshe su?
Na banga abin ga gari na. Ɗan ka wuce ƙara zo.
Wani gari?
Abin ga gari suna ne wallahi ka kwanta ne.
Sojoji sun kashe wasu cikin ku kahin su an so matan?
A ba su kashe ba.
Ba su kashe kowa ba?
I know. It can be annoying, isn't it? When you can't understand that you can only pick few things from what he's saying. Anyway, he said that the ransom paid, that there were about 4 of them who shared the money collected as ransom after kidnapping those school students from their schools and all of that stuff. They said they're on their way to their school and they got kidnapped. That's more, he said. But there's no point in having you sit down there and be like that. I don't understand what he's saying. Because me too, I don't understand. But now the interpretation, I crammed it. But somehow I don't think I even applied it very well. So help me manage them like that, okay? Goku, I've told you this, okay? What we see is what we talk about. Do you understand? So if you want to talk about their finance in Abia, Alex Sotti's finance, all right? Then we can talk about that when we are talking about finance. The conversation around what is being done and their prospect, as well as their projection of what they plan to do and why you can connect or link that to what is happening to them now was the conversation. You shouldn't have even come here to come and talk about social media as if to say you also have the details of the 20 all everything is done in Abia is 20 billion. Like, come on, man. Now stop it. Or I will have somebody take you out of there. If you are distracting my viewers, okay, you can watch or you will still be able to watch, but you won't be able to disturb them anymore. Okay. At this point, if you continue to kind of create that distraction within the comment space, right, you will be stopped. Do you understand? And you know the line that people usually say to me, they will say, and so now you they feed me, or watching you is like you they feed me because I they watch you. Oh, Benny, don't they tell me something? I want you to say that. All right. And yeah, we can help you out of here. We just, you know what I mean? Anyway, the guy, which I don't really think it is what they said it is. Since I don't understand the language, I just listen to what people said. So I'll leave it at that. You understand? So this is where I'm going to wrap it up before we start taking calls, okay? So Kalu yesterday told the Qataris that, listen, come and invest in Nigeria, please. Because right? If anybody asks you for bribe, you can come and talk to me. I don't know if he gave them his number. And that got a lot of people to say, it's not different from the fantastically corrupt yes that Bukwari agreed to in London back then, right? If the president of your country says, if anybody asks you for bribe, come and report to me. As if to say, is the Megad that's going to be at the entrance of the asshole rock is going to always be there. Somebody will be president too. But no saying be president. Now said that, we now look forward to the investors that are going to come in from this.
The point of contact. Don't overbribe. And if it's taken from you, revert to us. Don't give. Don't let it be a problem from investing. Nigeria is serious about the revolution and evolution in business promotion that we have. We are going to remove all obstacles. We have done so much within 9 months. And I'm assuring you, it's easy. Free in, free out. Bring your investment. Whenever you are ready to go, your money is free to go out. I give you that assurance. And if you take advantage of all of these opportunities that is available, nowhere else will you find the greater rate of return that is available to you in Nigeria. Bring your investment. You are free of the burden of double taxation. Let's work together. I, as the president, am assuring you that your investment will be safe and you are free in and willing out whenever.
Nuisance lele. Nuisance lele.
If you are an investor and you see that clown talking about in and out, bring your investment. Meanwhile, when you read the news, international airlines are still, they still have their $10 billion trapped in Nigeria bank because Nigeria no get, Nigeria no get dollar. Will you take your money there? And he kept saying, it's safe. It's safe from double taxation. She kò nuisance ni call you like that. She mo koton pe double taxation ni. What you have in Nigeria is 1 million, no, double call, not quadruple, not quintuple. What I go to, do you have something like sextuple? Sextuple is times 6, triple 6 plates in here. We'll live on like that, anyway, but you know what I mean. They go collect and collect and collect, meaning then go ask those who are packing their loads and leaving. It doesn't even talk like somebody you can say is a president of a country with some interesting, intelligent, advisors around him. They just told him, Baba, once we get inside, okay, and they ask you, you just tell them that they should come and invest in Nigeria. Bring your, see if Numbu go steal your investment, you. If you bring anything, if you take anything to Nigeria, investor, look at me very well. If your stuff became more, by any chance, lucrative, they go steal them from you. Now, waiting they do be that too. The Egyptians that went to the same Qatar, they got a deal of over $35 billion. They were not like beggarly like that, where some idiot are there to clap for him. You will not get double taxation. But the businesses in Nigeria are getting quadruple taxation, Abi. Are they not? All of them will get business for Nigeria. Talk to me. How many taxes are they collecting from you? How many of them is going to the pocket of the government? How many? The world knows better. If you have something to offer the world, you do not go to them and say, come to my country. No, they will come to your country first. They will say, sorry, we are receiving invitation from, because now businesses, listen to me, investors in different countries, if they know that there is opportunity in your country, they will start pressurizing their politicians to look at your direction. But Nigerians, your criminal leaders sometimes believes that now all of them are they dumb, unfortunately. Investors don't need your president. Did you see American president going to every country and say, come and invest in America? Begging them. No. Now the American businesses go say, Joe Biden, you must go to Nigeria. There are some things we are pushing in Nigeria. There's so much opportunity there right now. Our businesses are focusing on Nigeria and a few other African countries. And we need you to tour Africa so that you can meet all their presidents and tell them to be nice to us, American businesses. Maybe your president will go there, they beg for investors. Some of you no get sense. Every time you think they are doing this to get you investors, they are just using this to launder your money and waste the rest. You don't beg investors in different countries. They are busy with their own stuff. Now, countries go come, they be nice to you because they want to take something from you. Their businesses, they are already interested in Nigeria. They will begin to pressure their government. Their government should talk to you. Please talk to. If you not talk to you, they will take their money, put it on another candidate that will form government in their country. That country can now go and talk to your country so that their businesses can come into your country. Maybe you go, they go everywhere, say they find investors. But a lot of times they'll tell you that they go look for investors. But who can come now? Foreign direct investment to Nigeria, FDI, has been depleted, dwindling for the past 8 years. Go and check the record now. Nobody wants to invest in that place. Why are you all pretending? Why are you pretending? You all of them talk say you go school. Those of you who talk say you go school. You are still defending this nonsense when you should be telling yourselves the truth. He's looking for investor, my yansh. Investor call. In debt or ni. Looking for investor in Ninja. Looking for no, that's not how it's done. You open up your country. You tell them, chance, wow, anybody will want come, Chinese, Russians, English, America, all of you are welcome. Now their business people go, they pressure their government to come to your country. Some of them will even abandon their government. They will fly down to your country to go and meet people and say, we want to do this, we want to do that. Who is doing that in Nigeria now? Now those who won't borrow you money. Anyway, I'll leave them at that so that I can take calls tonight, okay? I want to take calls tonight, okay? Goku, if you are still there, the number to call is on your screen, okay? Pick up your phone and call in. Come and tell us what we don't know. That's what this platform is all about. Don't come around and think you can push a narrative that will tell us that what we see is not what we see. Don't do that here, okay? Because this is a platform that you can say is not a gossip platform. When things are said, there are other things that, that are presented to back that up. If you have something that you can share with us, pick up your phone and call in, right? I won't go drink tea. I'll be back in a minute. Don't go anywhere. And if you have to, like the broadcast before you go, okay? I will be back in a minute or two. Thank you. That is me back. And I do have a caller. And also, before my caller comes on, I do have a request, please. If you are a member of this temple, somebody who really, really feels like this is like a family, right? And you live in India, and you could find a place for a brother, right, to get something or have something doing, like, a job, an assist, or whatever it is. I don't know how it is over there. I do have a brother that would be so grateful if he can actually get something like a job. Please. It's so important. If you can be of help, please reach out to me. I'll link you guys together and pray that it works out, okay? I have a brother who is in desperate need of something doing because something just happened. And this is a brother that I personally would not see go astray. I know what life can be like or what life can do to us. And it happens so fast sometimes. Call this as or see this as an appeal from myself and treat it with importance. If you will be able to help, I will be indebted to you. And I mean it. Here is my first caller on the line. Hello there.
Sakpa Maleku.
Alekun Shakpa. How are you?
Correct.
Baba?
Now you remember my guy.
That's what I said. I said if I manage to get one true emperor on tonight, definitely it's going to get me back into it. And I think I just did. A lot of people don't like you now. They say you are too blunt. You don't like, like I'm like, well, everybody has a reputation. You are not here to be loved or liked. You just want them to be, right?
Look, Maigu, let us teach our audience this greeting. Sakpa Maleku.
Wa alaikum shakpa.
Good. That is the official greeting of the Temple of the Truth. To remind the bad idiots that we want them that Sakpa is coming. And they refuse to listen. So I don't care whether people like me or not, I will tell you the truth. And they say the truth hurts, but it shall set you free. And I'm here to give some truth today. And I want to go straight to the point because
I remember this is evening. So it's not like us
and it's evening.
It's always time.
Yeah, exactly.
Remember, right?
So
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, I remember. So yeah. So I'm going to go straight to the point. So
please,
let us start with Shettima telling people to criticize them responsibly. Is he mad?
It must be. Because the younger way to fire people, I don't think the younger is firing people responsibly or maturely.
Honestly. And I don't think Nigerians are even hungry enough for them to even react to what Shettima said. Because if Nigerians are really hungry and Shettima, they talk that nonsense, they suppose go in your house, don't go loot in your house if Nigeria gets sense. So he wants people to criticize him responsibly. He wants people to give them advice. When girls are being kidnapped and raped, when men are being sodomized, where people are hungry, where people are losing their business.
Yes.
Michael, you see these people are very foolish. As in, foolishness is in their blood system. And look at what's the name of that idiot, Sonwoeku. He's saying Lagosians should be paying rent monthly. Did you see that report?
I saw it.
You see that policy?
Still working on it. So to make sure that people are paying rent monthly. Yeah.
Michael, do these people understand the concept of GDP, the concept of standard of living, the metrics that is involved? Are these people trying to compare America and Nigeria without doing the right thing, without first not being productive?
They think they can.
You can see, Michael, you can see these fools are trying to put the cart before the horse. You can see that these fools are trying to drive a car without an engine. And yet, idiotic Nigerians will say we are the enemies. Maegu, once again, Sakpa Maleku.
Wow, Lekun Sakpa, brother, Jomon.
Good. Let me move to the next point. Let me move to the next point. I have one point.
Sorry, you said?
I have one more point.
Okay.
One more point before I go.
Fast. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, this is my last point. You know, you were talking about this guy, this smuggler, Dende.
Yes, so I did.
And and maybe people are so. I mean, I saw people in the chat surprised as to how the Nigerian media is, giving him good praises.
So
Have people forgotten? Exactly. People were surprised. But have people forgotten that it is this same Nigerian media that invited Hamas leader to speak in Nigerian media?
Help me remind them.
You see, Michael, do you see how people forget things so easily? And Michael, Nigerians are not even ashamed that Ukraine, a war-torn country,
fight war for 2 years with Russia,
war with Russia. Okay. One of the world power, and they are still giving Nigeria
food. That's Nigeria food. Nigeria don't spoil.
And Nigerians will still say they are the giant of Africa.
No, it's
Mayegun, Sapa Maleku.
Wa alaikum shakpa. My brother, take it easy.
Have a good day. Bye.
One true emperor now, one true emperor. Everybody have their own everyone has their own personality, and I love all of you for it. Don't be apologetic for who you are, because I am not. Okay? Do not do anything because you wanted to be liked or not. Otherwise, okay, just do your thing. I love all of you for it. Here is my another caller. Hello.
Hello, Mayegun.
Hello, sir.
Good evening.
How are you? Good evening.
Good evening. The general on top.
How are you, Baba?
I'm fine. This is Bright. I'm calling from Italy. This is my second time of calling to your program.
Right. My dear brother, Brighto, sir. Thank you so much for making it tonight. Yeah.
I was trying so hard this afternoon. I couldn't get you.
You know, all of that will be better now. You see, a lot of you, if you don't get me in the afternoon, you'll get me in the evening now, because we will have more of such programs. And I'm glad that you could get me tonight, because it's even more important tonight. Don't you think?
Yeah. Thank you so much for your time and your awareness that you bring into every one of us.
Thanks, Baba.
Firstly, there is something. Let me pick something out from some statement that contribution someone made today during the afternoon program. He was saying that if he's feeling so tied up with the abroad life here, when he gets home in Nigeria, he's relaxed. No alarm will wake you up. Everything is easy back home. I couldn't call to contribute.
Yeah, somebody did say that.
Yeah, somebody said that, but. You know why sometimes we feel like that when you get home, everything is okay for you compared to what you feel abroad like that? It's because we are not developed. That's just the simple fact. We are not developed. If the country is developed, if everything is working fine, you have to pay your bills, everybody will be running the way we are running here abroad.
That's right. That is right.
Do you understand? So everybody will be running. Nobody will stay in the church from Monday to Sunday. Everybody will know that they have one or two things to do. You understand? So I wanted to say that. Then there is another thing that I was trying to also, on my own, I was trying to find out. Ever since Tinubu came to power, everybody has been saying, where is Buhari? Why is this man not bringing Buhari to book? What is happening? This, that. So I was, trying to do my own research. Then I now understand that, that Jonathan made one statement that when he was coming during that election between him and Buhari, that the United States here, that they were kind of ready to make sure he didn't get to power, because they were supporting Buhari.
Jonathan now, I mean, a lot of people forget things, right? I remember events, and I will continue to remind everybody, because people should remember, all right? John Kerry was sent to Nigeria, and it was at the height of, say, the Chibok girls have been kidnapped. America specifically told Jonathan that he will be held responsible for whatever goes wrong in Nigeria during the election, because Jonathan postponed the election, if you remember, and that thrown majority them off. John Kerry met with the Northern Emir Sultan, They had a closed door meeting.
Yes.
Jonathan didn't know what they discussed till tomorrow. He didn't know.
Exactly.
So it was more or less
So
like
when
there are terrorists at the border. Jonathan knew these Fulani terrorists, they were at the border then, waiting to pound on Nigeria. America is trying to say they will support this opposition, and Jonathan will be held responsible for anything if Nigerian military should. You remember that they told America not to sell weapons to Nigeria. Have you forgotten? To fight terrorists.
Yeah,
they told America, they said Jonathan was buying weapons to kill them. They said Jonathan was buying weapons to kill APC opposition. The America placed embargo on Nigeria. Jonathan went to South Africa to buy weapon. They arrested the plane that was going there to go and discuss that. Have you forgotten? Well,
you know what I'm trying to
conspiracy then. Jonathan just he just had to escape out.
Do you know what?
Go on.
Do you know what I'm trying to pick out from those ends?
Go on.
You see, when Buhari came in, even with what happened during ENSA, all these human rights violations that happened, people were, putting on our life and everything. They looked away. Nobody took this man to the international court.
Obama did video about Nigeria. He told Nigerians, he said, you remember that where they said the task of something Nigeria is a task that must be done. Barack Obama, sitting president of America, and his wife, they did video for this APC.
That is one of the reasons why Tinubu cannot do anything to Buhari. How can you, somebody that the United States supported his government, then tomorrow you want to go and bring such a person to book? How will you do that?
No.
And when he himself, that is why the issue of Chicago was thrown to the dog. Because these people are there. And that is the reason why Nnamdi Kanu is going to take a long time before it's out. Because let me give you another instance.
Sure.
If Nnamdi Kanu should be released today, look at what is happening. You know that the South is now in BRICS with South Africa and Russia. They are in BRICS. Only Nigeria that is one of the oil producing countries in the world that is not yet in BRICS. And that is why you have somebody like Tinubu flying always to France, to the UK, France to the UK. Because the issue with Russia, the Westerners are already saying that if there is a cut from us going to take oil from the Middle East and Russia, so Nigeria would be easy to go to Europe and to them. So that is the bridge. That is why all those things we were doing during the election about, we will go to court. Everybody, these international people, they just decide that they didn't see anything because they knew that there were many things to come up. So that is why. So how can you expect somebody who's a British citizen languishing in DSS custody and the British people just turn their eyes to the other side? So we are. Nigeria is in an apartheid state. That is why your police will beat you blue-black because they take orders from somebody above.
Yes.
Because they don't represent us as citizens.
It's unfortunate.
So Nigeria is just an enterprise for these people. That is why Tinubu today, you see him, whatever he's doing, these people are not interested. And the statement he made in Qatar saying, no, if anybody should come and they want to take bribe from you, let me know. Because these people know, if you go to the World Index, Nigeria as of today is the 28th most corrupt country in the world. Go and look at it for yourself.
I know. Right.
So he already knew that. That is why he used those statements there in Qatar.
Thank you so much, Baba.
We have a long way to go, Baba.
Again, right?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
So well. I love this. Yeah, you have a wonderful one, Baba. Thank you so much. Here is another caller. Here, hello.
Hello, MG.
Yes, sir. How are you?
I greet you, my brother. Good morning from here.
Is it morning there?
Yeah, it's morning here. It's 3:45 a.m. in the morning, India.
Jesus Christ, guys, una. I don't know how to describe it. Una love my game that much that you have to stay up from 1 a.m. I think or 2 a.m.
1:30. You start your program by 1:35 exactly. 1:35 exactly on the dot. So I always wait for you.
Me till 3:45 a.m. Baba. See,
yeah, you close 4:30, 4:30.
Thank you.
No
I mean,
problem.
that's something. That's
There's
some
no problem.
level. But I'm gonna be honest. So that's some level of love that words can't describe. And you see, personally, I kind of feel like, man, do I really have that much value for somebody like, I mean, for you guys? But I know I do, and I appreciate it. Okay, I do appreciate every minute spent. So thank
My
you
brother,
so
you do,
much.
you do. You have more. You have more value. Well, I
you.
didn't have much to say,
Yes.
but I actually wanted to say something about. You said something about having one of yours in India. Is he in India or he is planning to come to India?
He's been
If he
in
is
India
planning to
for a
come
while.
to India,
Yeah, he's been in India for a while. He lives there. He works there as well, right? But things seems to be, like usual now, shit happens, right? So now he kind of reached out. And I kind of always respect people. We men, we don't usually ask for help. Sure, you get. However, when we really ask for help, I feel like it's a cry for help kind of. So I'm like, I don't know how to go about it, but we'll talk to people. And that's why I had to share that today. Okay. Yeah. He's in India. It's got all it takes to be in there. You know what I mean? He just needs to have something doing, like from what he lost.
My brother.
Yes, sir.
To be frank, there is nothing anyone is actually doing in India. We that are here coping, we know how we are coping. You understand?
I know.
There is no actually like office work. Yes. But if where specifically is he in India? Are you okay? We discussing this on air now?
Yeah, he's probably
New Delhi
too. He is watching. I can guarantee that.
I'm in New Delhi. I'm in New Delhi, so I don't know specifically wherever he is. So
don't worry. What I'm gonna do is this, right? This is what I'm gonna do. I am going to master that your number, the one that ends in with 4759. Okay, I am gonna master that, and I will send you a personal message after this broadcast.
All right.
Okay? Now, when you see that message, from that, I will link you two together and you can have a chat. Because I personally believe that except brothers come together and say, let's see what we can actually, what can you do? Most of the time they will say, what can you do? Tell me what you can do. And let's see what I can do. So, you know what I mean? Like, if somebody says, I need your help, you ask him, what can you really do? Tell me what you can do. Then we see what we can come through, right? That's exactly what I expect to happen.
Yes,
every help is going to be appreciated. Seriously. Thank you.
Okay, then I'll be waiting for your message and call. I will help as a brother. There's no problem.
God bless you. While you are here, give me a sec. I want to see if if I can possibly actually send a message here. Okay, I think I can. I will reach out to you, sir. Okay, thanks.
All right. That's no problem. Take care of yourself. Thank you. Take care of yourself.
You have a good one. Okay, that's a good one. Give me a circle because I don't want to miss it. I've got thousands of callers and numbers that ordinarily it's going to be like a battle for me to be able to indeed give this a follow-up, and I really need this. I really need to use it. So yeah, thank you. Let me take another one. So I will follow that up. Here, hello.
Good afternoon for me, Amayagu.
Good afternoon to you, sir. How are you, Baba?
Thank you. I'm fine. And you?
I'm here, surviving, Baba. Thank you.
Yeah. Amayagu, this guy that called from India, I love the observation. I really want to say it. I called in the morning. I called the program in the morning, and he now brought something to my mind. I was in Germany before, and then I came to US, and in Germany your program starts around 9 o'clock, and in US you start around 15 o'clock. So nobody's missing it. So that's a love for me. Super love, you watch it every time.
See the time difference alone.
Yeah.
when I consider where people actually have to plug in. As far as Australia, Qatar, and all these places, they are like in the morning. All of you in the US, right? Majority of my broadcasts, in fact, all of my broadcasts in the evening always happen to be the time majority of you are at work, or you are having a little break to say, okay, I'm going to listen to it. So, but people still plug in, even when they are at work. And I'm like,
nobody miss your program. Oh. I met one guy here. I was thinking that I'm a super fan. I met one guy here from Edo State, Fred. Hey, this guy is it's like cocaine. It's like cocaine. Oh my God, I'm telling you. You know,
I appreciate every bit of it, and that is why sometimes it does get a little bit emotional. I have to be honest. I mean, I've been strong guy. We say strong man. For some level, I've been shown love, right? For
no,
real.
you're too much, Mayegu.
You know what I mean?
You're too much.
If you want a textbook definition of somebody who has really benefited from what you can call grace from people, ordinarily, you will never see them on YouTube. They don't have that time. But here they are.
Yeah.
They do have my own time. And you see that time that you have for me is more than money or any other thing. I mean, I do appreciate that. No joke.
Can I say something? You're doing a lot. You know, like in abroad, you know, there's people, they've not been to Nigeria for years. You are just like the mirror. They see through what is happening in Nigeria.
Not just what they say.
So this is just
what they see with their eyes.
What they say, because people don't believe Nigerian news anymore. So a lot of people just normally watch you, and you are the one giving them information, and everybody trusts you to watch you, and that's why Mayegu. So Mayegu, I want to say something very quick. You know, in the morning I try to say a lot.